we've got Mangalam.
Yeah, and the core business also, Mangalam, is under pressure because the company is saying the decorative business volume growth is just 1.8%, and that's much lower than the analyst expectation.
Well, it is a weak set that has come in for Asian Paints, no two ways about it. You know, the revenues have actually declined by 5%. The street was working with a moderate sort of decline, or at best a flattish sort of performance. And that's where the problems start from Asian Paints itself. Because when your revenues are down 5%, it's very difficult for EBITDA to actually grow further. And this at a time when the company itself has said that, you know, the cost of sales for them have increased. Margins at 16.9%. That's among the lowest that we've seen for Asian Paints in a very long time. And that's despite the company in the third quarter itself saying that the margins would be at the lower end of 18 to 20%. This is a good 110 basis points below that itself. Volume growth of 1.8%, again, is much below street expectations of mid-single digit volume growth. When a company is doing volume growth of 1.8% and revenue decline of 5%, it also tells you about the product mix, right? You know, you have inferior products selling, or products with a lower price point selling. That is largely led by weak consumer sentiment, but at the same time for premium products, maybe the company is also giving some price offs or discounts. So Asian Paints has been underperforming in the past. So it's not that these weak numbers weren't in the price already, which is why we aren't seeing a very big adverse reaction on the way down. Remember, the stock was lower by about 4% in yesterday's trading session as well. So there could be some shorts which may be unwinding their positions. The word on the street was that it would be weak set. It's a weaker than expected set coming in for Asian Paints. The question now is what happens from here on. Most on the street believe that maybe consumer sentiment is turning, the raw material prices are lower, and Asian Paints may perhaps at some point return to growth. Whether it does or not is something that we'll await for the management commentary. Right now, these numbers weak.
Absolutely, Mangalam, you said it. And Prashant, you know, when you said how is the stock not falling because there's this impairment loss, the operational performance is weak, so Asian Paints is not trading at a 1-year low or 1.5-year low. Asian Paints is trading at a 4-year low. The stock is where it was in February 2021. That's been the level of value destruction on Asian Paints. It's had trading bounces up and down, but today, I mean, as we see the price here, it's at a 4-year low. So I mean, as they say, the saying goes, how much will you flog a dead horse? Perhaps. But let's ask